Welcome back. Helping kids navigate the struggles that can come with divorce. Every year, more than 1 million kids just in the United States will watch their parents get divorced. Emotionally, it can be really, really hard, but there are ways to help them through that transition. So joining me now, she's always just such a breath of fresh air on the couch here, is Carrie Brown. Carrie is a parenting coach with Beak Acres Parenting Center. Thanks as always for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
We have a lot to get through. Let's just jump right in here. So
absolutely.
This is a big one. Both of us, let's just be transparent, we both have been through divorce.
Correct.
If the parents are apart, how do you manage parenting those kids in different households?
Yes, so I think one of the hardest pills for me to swallow is you don't have control over the other house, right? Like, you have to focus on your own house. But if you have a co-parent that you can communicate with, it's about getting in line on, like, we have probably some shared values about what we want for our kids. Like, when they grow up, what do we want for them? Do we want them to be responsible, respectful, kind? Whatever that is, try to find some commonality if you can, and then focus on your own home and try to stay out of worrying about what's going on at the other home, which is very hard. Yeah, I think we both can agree on that.
100%. It's just, as you said, I'm a control person too. I want it to be my way,
yes,
whether my kids are at school or with their father. What about when there are different rules? I've seen this with friends of mine who are in divorce situations, and where the dad or the mom, they have different rules the kids do when they go to one parent's house. How do you handle that?
Yeah, so I coach a lot of parents at Beak Acres through divorce process, like on the parenting piece of it. And so, a parent came to me and said, what their child said, Dad lets me eat whatever I want and watch screens 24/7. And that wasn't a choice in the mom's house. So what I usually recommend is saying, like, don't get triggered or don't get baited by that. And then I would say, I love that for you. That's amazing. I'm so glad you get to do that at Dad's house. And then they might say, well, I want
not the deal here.
But it's not a choice here. And then they might say, well, I want to go back to Dad's house. And I'm like, great, you can go back in 3 sleeps. And then right now, I'm so happy to see you and I'm so glad you're here. Let's go play. Like, don't get caught into like an argument with it, because in reality, is she eating whatever she wants and watching screens 24/7? Probably no. But there are some where parents tell me that other parents letting them drink in their house or do these things.
Wow. Yeah.
So you say, okay, in our house, this isn't a choice, but let's sit down and talk about it.
I'm so lucky that I feel like, in my situation, we very much, communicate well. That's just not the reality, though.
Right.
For some people, right? There's a reason that they're divorced. So
right.
What do you do when the other parent doesn't maybe have the same priorities, when getting them to school isn't the same priority, or like you said, video games and things like that?
Right. So I think if you're having a hard time communicating with your ex, and like you, I think my ex and I align on a lot of things, but not enough to stay married, right? But if you can focus on your time and then focus on if the other parent agrees to something, you can always go back to your legal agreement and say, like, well, that's my parenting time, so it's not going to happen. I think what a lot of parents do is they start to feel guilty because, oh wait, I caused this, my kids are, and divorced in 2 houses because of me, therefore I should just give in. But recognize your kid's going to be uncomfortable, and that's okay. And if the other parent says, yes, you can go to this party and it's on your parenting time, you can say, no, actually, that's not a choice.
What do you think this does from a kid's point of view?
Yeah.
The stress that it can put on them. That's the way I always look at it, because I came from a divorced situation. So I always would kind of reflect and say, all right, I hated when one of my parents would put me in this situation or whatever.
Yeah, so, I think everyone knows, but keeping them out of the middle. And remembering that the other parent, your ex, is the child's other parent. So you may not be married to them anymore, but you are doing business of parenting with them. So focus on not talking bad about the other parent, because you want to enhance the relationship with the other parent as much as possible. That provides the best outcomes. In reality, divorce is an adverse childhood experience, but if you have a good relationship with at least one caregiver and both is actually a bonus, then they can thrive and they can build up resiliency. I feel like my children are pretty resilient, and we, did the best we could with the circumstances that we had.
A friend of mine, her husband gave me the best advice. He said, always be the parent in the room, be the bigger person.
Yes.
It's like that. I always try to remember that.
And if you slip up and say something bad about your ex, which we all might do at times, then just go back and repair. It's not what you do, it's what you do after what you did.
Carrie
I had to
Brown.
say, I'm so sorry.
I was wrong. I was wrong. It's hard for us to say. Carrie Brown with Beach Acres, thanks so much as always. You give us so much information. Again, to learn more about parent coaching, anything you're dealing with in your house, visit beachacres.org. And again, we'll always have all of that information on our website, WLWT.com. So